I think I put your guys' name on it too. Here, let's see. We did.
Never ceases to amuse me how every week you're like, shit, I think I got your guy's name up there. I think I got your guy's
name. Oh, got him.
Listen.
we're in the echo. We're in the
echo.
Hello.
I didn't have my stream. I just had the Twitch page up. I didn't have my stream manager. And now we're actually disabling pre-rolls, unlike last week where I just didn't. I was like, Titanic flute? Oh yeah, because I killed motherfucking assassin. Hey, thanks for the resub, buddy. 29 months.
20 months.
What an action-packed week. Truly, it's true. It's true. It's true. I was sending it. I sent it in. I went full send and paid dearly. What was I looking up before I hit go live? Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the
Level cap?
The next season. Big Lola. Yeah, you just do the totems. Right?
No.
Oh, what the fuck? Or is it Grand Trials? Because like there's totems, then there's Grand Trials. So like do you do like the Gumshoes Eradicate or along with Hala?
These sure are words you're saying.
Yeah. I barely faintly remember Gen 7. I remembered it was alright.
I can just watch a Flag on HG video probably or something.
Yeah.
See what they do.
We can
research
during the break or something.
Good job, River. Got your homework done. Shit. If I can copy and paste it. Oh yeah, we'll do this at the end.
Intro.
Yeah.
That's something that won't make any sense to the chat, but
there we go. So I guess save that for the mid-season review. We'll move that section down.
Okay, sure, that seems fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Alone. How about in order to compensate for how easy this is, we just do Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which are considered the hardest non-ROM hack games to Nuzlocke.
Don't they also like triple the amount of cutscenes or something?
Yeah, and Ultra Necrozma just fucks you. Has a badass theme though. It's my alarm clock.
Can't be better than this gen's gym leader theme, am I right, fellas?
This gym leader theme is not bad. It's not the best though. Hey, guess what? Pre-rolls are disabled. Bom, bom, bom.
Gen 1, that's Gen theme.
Gen 1 does have some banger music. Lance's theme, champion themes.
Yeah.
It's Gen 6, Episode 5, 9 Steps to the East. I am one of 3 hosts, Hugh. I'm joined by my other host, Vimbert, and... Oh, sorry, I did the thing. Vimbert.
Hello. You kept going.
And, yeah, I know.
I was like,
and Valen.
Are we waiting? Are we holding?
Holy, big captain with the 1 year. Thank you, sir. And Valen.
What?
It's your turn.
I said, "What's up?"
Oh, I hear you.
Oh God, Giovanni episode.
How's your guys' week?
Terrible.
Pretty chill.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle, actually, of those two stages.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Oh God, did Valen say he's wet? Wet. This is off to a great start. Everybody's what? Leafy, stop being so thirsty for a Valen in my chat. Enough with the thirst. However, yeah. Enough real world talk aside. This is our mid-season episode. I want to say mid-season. I guess it's not really mid-season finale. You could argue 2 weeks ago was our mid-season finale because we took a long break when we came back. But this is our, I guess, mid-season in review episode. We're gonna do our regular episode tiding. And then we're going to talk about our thoughts about the gen so far. And then we're going to talk about MVPs for our personal MVPs and then our opponents' MVPs as well. So, yeah. Big exciting episode of Balin. Why don't you kick it off with our week in Nuzlocke?
All right, so my weekend Nuzlocke went like this. I went to the power plant. I defeated all of Team Flare. I got all the items needed from the power plant. And then we went down and took a little tour of the capital city now that the tower had lit up because Team Flare was no longer stealing the power. We went into the electric gym. I went for hard mode. I brought in Whitney the milk tank to clear up the gym. And then I thought to myself, how am I going to do this gym? I Powed on Chesnut. The Powdon took out the Emolga because it couldn't Volt Switch because of ground immunity. Then the Heliolisk, or the final Evo of that line, came out. And we brought in Chesnut. We set up Leech Seed. We did Spiky Shields. We switched back into Hippowdon. Or no, we kept Chesnut on the field. We beat the A's. And then the Magneton came out. It set up electric terrain, so I just kind of stalled the Chesnut until I got Leech Seed off. Then I brought in Hippowdon. And then I yawned it and crushed it to death, completing the gym on hard mode. No deaths.
What does Spiky Shield do again? I can't remember. It's like protect and
It's-
spikes? At the same
It's
time?
like protect and deals damage.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
It's real good.
sounds awful. All right. We did not have any encounters. I was going to ask if you had any hype catches, but we didn't have any encounters.
The way this episode started, I was fully expecting you to lead into the hype encounters.
Yeah, which I was like, wait a minute. It's okay though, because if we would have, you discovered that we technically get 2 encounters next week. That's fair.
Technically.
So, I will say if we would have got the encounter we wanted this week, we wouldn't have had any encounters next week. But then we would have the city encounter still. So it's all good. We didn't have any encounters regardless. Vimbert, tell me about your week in Nuzlocke.
So, after seeing the early parts of the game from spying on Hugh and Valen, I brought in a bunch of backup mons from my PC and beat the crap out of the Team Flare grunts so they could soak up some XP, and then swapped back to the main team to finish off the 2, I think they had names, members of Team Flare who had like 1 Pokemon apiece. Fights aren't even worth talking about. I then wasted a good 10 to 15 minutes wandering around Lumino's city, being told there was still a blackout after I'd cleared the power plant, because I hadn't exited the Badlands route from the exact exit to get a tall homeless man to come up to me and mumble something about flowers, and that let the capital city be repaired.
My switches.
So, yeah, that was infuriating. I went into the gym, answered all the quiz questions correctly, so I only fought 4 trainers. Not super hard. And then in the gym fight, I led with Calamon, the Probopass, coming off the bench, and power gemming against the Emolga, but that Emolga, being an Emolga, managed to Volt Switch out first, so that hit into Magneton. I swapped into Hampter 1, who has now fully evolved into a Delphox, who hit the Mystical Fire button until Magneton and Heliolisk both died. And then I finished off the Emolga with someone. I didn't even write down who. I did normal mode out of pure laziness and disrespect for the gym leader. You could argue the maximum disrespect would be to hard mode it, but there's a steel type, and I have a tendency to be lazy if I can't just push the return button for my hard modes.
All right.
Funny thing about Vi, when I was coming up with a strategy, I was thinking grass was weak to steel because lawnmowers cut grass. That is not the case.
That would make sense.
And because Vimbert didn't hard mode it, I didn't hard mode it either. It's my week time. Yeah. Except for we still had disasters. But more on that later. I started my week off first, and then I was the one that found out that we didn't get any encounters. Boo. I did all the other stuff my co-host did. Did we have a rival fight? No, that was the last week.
Yeah, no rival fight.
Yeah, there was no rival fight. It was just like the flare thing, and yeah, experience got a little spicy. I remember my Charizard getting up there. Yeah, and then we kind of took the long break, and then on Thursday we came back for the gym, and we set our team up. And I'm just going to segue into honoring the fallen, why I do this. because we lost my sweet, sweet boy assassin, the Scolipede, who was growing on me quite a bit. It was, Magneton came out, and I knew how sturdy, I forgot how sturdy worked. I knew it had sturdy, but I forgot how sturdy worked in that I hit him once, and I immuned the first Thunderbolt with Nidoqueen, and then I switched it out to my bug, and then my bug dropped him to 1 HP, and then it healed it again, and I thought I had broken sturdy because I'm a dummy. Yeah, so I was like, oh, sturdy's broken, I can hit Swords Dance and be greedy instead of just hitting him again. So then it set up Electric Train, I hit him again, and I was like, ooh, like, he still has sturdy. And then I was like, this probably don't be a crit. And then it crit Thunderbolt. And I was like, oops, yeah, and we lost. I think maybe he holds on if it was not a crit, but Electric Train Thunderbolt's still a pain in the ass regardless. But had I just remembered how sturdy worked with the interaction with the potion and the item, I think it could have also still been alive. But, yep, little spoiler for today is we learned that Greninja is still Ubers in Showdown, even with Torrent for some reason. So I had to do a swap off this morning. Yeah, so my starter is no longer able to PvP. I had to do a little panic train this morning because I remember I woke up early and I was like, oh, I get put all the stuff into my shit right away, and then I was like, oh nope, I like still Ubers, and I was like, that's weird, and I don't know. There's nothing really. I feel like there's nothing Ubers about it without Protean. I feel like OU is extremely generous for it. I guess it gets pretty good coverage when you have access to tutors and egg moves and stuff. So I mean, yeah, I don't know, whatever. But we swapped out our Greninja with our Absol, who didn't come with us to the gym. But there was a part of me that was huffing Kopi. I'm just like, whoa, if I knew Greninja would be Ubers, I would have took someone else and maybe Scolipede wouldn't have died, but no, that's not the case. It's just sometimes you get crit in the Electric Terrain and you die. Sometimes you forget how sturdy works and then you lose the homie, but it's okay. Mm-hmm. We lost 5 points for that, did the regular gym, carried on with our day. Ouch. And yeah.
So this was basically your favorite week ever, right?
Yeah, it was like super uneventful. It would have been like totally forgettable if I hadn't killed my bug. I'm trying to, because I had a deathless season in season 3. Season 4, I killed probably. Season 2 was a freaking bloodbath. Season 2, I killed a lot of fucking Pokemon.
Season 2 was brutal. I loved it.
Yeah, we all killed a lot of Pokemon in season 2. But,
yeah.
Not quite to the level of like me in season 3. A lot of Pokemon, but still a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, you guys are both kind of like racing in season 3. I was like, who's gonna run out of encounters? But yeah,
we still made it through.
I didn't have any deaths in season 3. Season 4, I know I probably had under 4 deaths. Season 5, barring like the Elite 4, like me throwing, I think I only lost like 2. But then we lost 2. Yeah, so I don't know. We broke the hot streak, so I think Vimbert's the only one that is left without the Deathless, the shot of the Deathless, because we lost Big O 2 weeks ago. Or no, we lost Big O, 2 weeks ago. Big O!
Taken from us too soon.
Big O, big. One day a Golurk will get to show its stuff. I remember Golurk being in the wild area in Gen 8, so when we get to the UK, we can get a Golurk.
Yeah, it's by the Ghost Tower.
Yeah, that big Ghost Tower, so... Alright, yeah, we're going to skip that part till the mid-season. We'll do the follow-along at mid-season. So we're just going straight to PvP.
Oh, boy.
It's myself versus Vimbert first. I'm currently in the lead with 255. Vimbert is in second place with 225. And Valen's at 175 in third place.
And if you haven't seen this before, this is where we use the magic of Pokemon Showdown to battle each other with our actual teams much more conveniently. Because there is a way we could do it almost legitimately this season.
We technically have battled each other in game on cartridge.
Technically, yes. We're in a Valen.
Alright, I'm in now too. It's battle between the old X and Y, Vimbert versus Hugh. Gentlemen, begin.
Hand. Hand.
I'm kind of surprised you forgot how sturdy worked with, Death from the Pokeboomers tournament.
I forgot the item interaction. I knew like if you got full HP, it reset sturdy, but I didn't know how it worked with an item interaction. Like if you used a potion.
Gotcha. Valkyrie versus Alekmon. Switch to Palmon. Valkyrie bulldoze, 23% damage, dropping that speed. Poison jab, critical hit, super effective. Palmon goes down. Staring down the loaded barrel of the Valkyrie.
Something, Ride of the Valkyries.
Hamter 2 comes out. Toxic Spikes go out. Leech Seed goes out. Toxic Spikes go out again. Poison Powder miss, or Pez Powder does not affect. Body Slam, 20% damage. Pedal Dance goes out, dealing 55% damage. It's time. It's Kanto time, baby. Charizard versus Venusaur. After 2 being locked in that pedal dance. Mega Charizard Y Flame Burst super effective. One and done. That is a cooked Venusaur. Kalumon, the Probopass. Flame Burst, 38% damage. Power Gem, super effective. Ochre goes down.
My times 4.
You gotta look out for them times 4. They are super deadly. Bulldoze, super effective, 61% damage, dropping that speed. Magnet Bomb, doing 11% damage. Black Sledge and Leftovers pop. Bulldoze goes out. Calcumon goes out. After 1, the Delphox comes out, stepping on them nasty Toxic Spikes. Mime enters the battlefield. Psyshock gets resisted, but 44% damage is still pretty good. Psyshock went out again, 4% damage. Light Screen goes up. Toxic still ticks. Sus enters the battlefield. Psyshock immune. Toxic's just going. Stevie. Swords Dance. The toxic warfare continues. Return, 82% damage. Moonblast, super effective. Sus goes down. Stevie hanging on with 2% HP. Not long for this world, however, because of the nasty toxic. Bulldoze gets it done. I honestly thought Sylveon was faster.
I've heard really
Not so much.
Hampter 1 comes back out to the battlefield. Psyshock, super effective. Valkyrie goes down. The Toxic starts again. Stevie, the Sylveon, enters the battlefield. Mystic Fire deals 33% damage, dropping that special attack. Light Screen goes up. After one eats a citrus berry. Psyshock dealing 28% damage. Draining Kiss will deal 10% damage, healing Stevie up by 7%. Psyshock, 27% damage. Swift, dealing 16. 24% damage coming from that nasty Toxic. Mime enters the battlefield again. Psyshock, resisted, but 22% damage. Hampter 1 goes down.
Elecmon, take the shot.
Elecmon v Stevie with the healthy Lucario in the back. Mega Ampharos has entered the battlefield. Draining Kiss, super effective, 48% damage. That Dragon type.
That light screen just saved my ass.
Yes, it did. 3 out of 3 hosts agree. Lightscreen saved the day.
GG.
And there goes the
GG.
Made me
battle.
fucking earn it.
You gaming. God damn. The predict on that Mega Evolution.
Not that team. That team. Challenge has been sent.
Oh, I accept your challenge. We're in.
But I'm glad you accept my challenge because I challenge you.
Alright, we gotta face off the Gen 1 avatars Hugh Gaming versus Avalen. We got spiky boys on both sides. We got flapping wings. We got 2 Mr. Mimes. Why are there 2 Mr. Mimes? Gentlemen, let's go to war.
Damn it!
It's Amelia versus The mind games about who to have as your lead continue to play a part. I can't talk today, apparently. Hugh goes straight for the Mega Evolution and goes for the dig, causing Amelia's serve to miss.
I'll be right back.
His pizza's done. Or so.
Oh my god, that's his pizza!
Or someone's tearing it up.
So, dig, huh?
Dig.
Dig.
Okay, sorry about that. Downstairs neighbor came upstairs and Soba was not fucking having it.
I knew it was either the pizza or soba. Son of a...
Avalen swaps to Aerodactyl. Flying is not affected by dig, but the sunlight remains strong. Quick swap to Paladin, Lucario. There's the Mega Evolution. Rock Tomb, not doing much damage, is going to drop that speed, though. Valen swaps to Jenner as Paladin gets off that sword stance. That sun's still very strong. It's very hot this summer. Reflect goes up as Jenner eats a Shadow Claw and hangs on, eats a Citrus Berry.
Big.
Quick Psybeam for some good damage on Paladin, but that Shadow Claw is going to get it done with a critical hit even, as Jenner drops. Amelia, the Tentacruel, returns to the field of battle. Another Shadow Claw, Amelia helped out by that Reflect, as the Surf brings down Paladin. And there's some Black Sludge here. Mime comes out for Hugh. There's a Psybeam. Amelia wearing that surprisingly well, and there's a critical hit Venoshock. Doesn't even need the poison. Another side beam. Amelia hangs on. Another Venoshock. That's enough to get it done.
Wait.
Valen has a long history of getting some good mileage out of Tentacruels. Sus the Absol comes in for heal. And a bite is going to bring Amelia low. But we are 4v4. As you can't say that on a Christian stream, comes out for a Valen. Eats an Aerial Ace, super effective. Little damage back from the Rocky Helmet. Leech Seed goes out, healing him up a little bit. Swap to the Mega Evolved Evoker. As Spiky Shield fails. Spiky Shield, once again, protects from the Flame Burst. As Hips, the Hippowdon, comes in, replacing that Sunlight with a Sandstorm.
Big hips.
Big
My homie
hips.
hips.
Armed with leftovers, even. Valkyrie, the Nidoqueen, comes in. Who's gonna get a little sleepy.
Don't love that.
Stevie the Sylveon gets swapped in, takes a Bulldoze, dropping that speed. There's a draining little kiss. About keeping even with damage, but that Sandstorm is still ticking, as is the leftovers. Oh,
Yeah.
comes back out there. Sun.
God
Lightning is still immune to ground.
Stop fucking with the weather.
Bloom the Drift Bloom comes in, eats a Flame Burst, hangs on, eats a Citrus Berry. Another Flame Burst is going to pop that balloon, but there is... no. Aftermath? Hello?
I think it was a special attack, and that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Arrow the Aerodactyl comes out. It's Battle of the Megas. Rock Tomb. That times 4 effectiveness is going to bring Evoker low.
Rocks exist.
Rocks do exist.
The rocks.
Valkyrie comes out. Looking for some vengeance. As Valen swaps to Hippowdon and again sets up a Sandstorm. Toxic Spikes going out. Another layer of Toxic Spikes. Bulldoze, super effective, dropping Valkyrie's speed. Healing on both sides. Both of them immune to the Sandstorm. Body Slam into Hips for a little damage. Bulldoze for a little more into Valkyrie. Speed into absolute shambles.
Give it to me straight, Hugh. Do you have Thunderbolt on that Valkyrie?
Maybe.
That's why I switched, because I was like, I think Valkyrie has Thunderbolt. But then you just set up Toxic Spikes, so I was like, wait.
The poison. Fishing for it.
Have a bulldoze.
But another Bulldoze is going to get it done as the Sandstorm dissipates. Stevie comes out for heal.
Stevie, come on.
There's the Draining Kiss. Stevie going to heal up a little bit. But is also going to get a little sleepy.
Go to bed.
Fuck off.
Stevie gets off a parting shot with that Moon Blast. Eats a Bulldoze for a trouble. Falls asleep.
Come on, one turn wake up. Oh, Stevie.
Stevie!
Stevie!
Look out!
Stevie, you gotta wake up.
It's a Hippowdon.
It is all up to Sus, who is feeling that pressure.
We gotta risk it for the biscuits.
Slow down.
Don't.
Survives the Bulldoze, does drop the speed. Citrus Berry is gonna help.
Speed drop is gonna fuck me.
Yeah, that's not great for you.
I
Fight does
would-
not quite finish up. There's the flinch.
I think the speed drop still makes you win with your Aerodactyl. So.
Hips goes down. Arrow the Aerodactyl comes out. The Mega Aerodactyl, sorry.
It's so fast. Ouch! Ouch! GG's.
GG.
Oh. Let's see, you're at 175. Plus All right. We got one more battle ahead of us for the host this evening. Let me see. Get rid of that.
Ian,
I'm slow.
I'll get home.
Okay.
It is okay.
We're here. It's a Valen attempts rocking that red Sprite and Bimbert with the gentleman Sprite. The teams, you know them. You see them both battle already tonight. They're throwing down.
You didn't say that you love them.
Huh?
You didn't say that you love them.
I don't love them.
Understandable.
Oh.
Dow! Dow! I missed. And here we see Alekmon coming out for Bimbert, and yes, the chestnut. Alekmon. Bimbert's Ampharos Iadas is a Pokemon chestnut. I totally remembered the name for it without having to hover over it. Leech Seed gonna go out. Confuse Ray, no Mega Evolution, but we see the Leech Seed find its mark, find purchase. Iadas Confused as we move to turn 2 of this battle. A little residual chip damage from the Leech Seed. We see a quick swap to Hamter 1. Power Up Punch going in on the Delphox, gonna resist that courtesy of that Psychic typing. Confused. Still 1 stage of attack increase. We're gonna see a swap to Jenner. Psyshock goes out, it's resisted. Jenner much more tankier than mine, Mr. Mime. Mystical Fire, gonna drop that special attack by 1 stage and do a big chunk of damage. Citrus Berry's gonna bring it back up. We see a Light Screen go out. With Light Screen out, we see another Psyshock doing 19% damage there. We got double screens, folks. Double screens. Oh, it's Probopass. Comes in on the side and it's gonna be resisted. Probopass. The Steel Rock type. Here's Amelia coming in on the Thunder Wave, gonna slow Amelia down quite a bit. Thunderbolt, gonna find its mark. Super effective, technically, but does 10% damage.
Technically. Amelia gets hit with a Thunderbolt. Is that all you got?
No!
1 layer of Toxic Spikes down. Alekmon comes out, gets the regular poison and the full para. Regular poison ticks on Alekmon. Bing, bing. Amelia's staying in, gets confused. Venoshock does a big chunk of damage with that poison, however. The Parafusion is online. Alekmon's looking pretty dinged up. Alekmon at 15% HP. Amelia, however, 100% still healthy. Paralyzed. Oh, Ampharos! Mega Evolution, gonna try to fish for it, get her done. The confusion ends. Another layer of Toxic Spikes. We see a swap to Hips. Gonna immune out that Thunderbolt. And between the Poison and the Sandstorm, I think it's gonna get her done. Big Hamster 2 is gonna absorb those Toxic Spikes with its big frog butt. Its Balloon. Leech Seed goes out. Sandstorm's gonna take on both sides. These components are completely different types. Grass, poison, ghost, flying. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa, whoa. Remember, you can see my hosts that are battling right now over on their respective Twitch channels. There's their links right there. It's Ominous Wind finds its mark on Palmon for, I don't know, I was typing the rival command. Palmon lost 29% of his HP. Gonna get a little HP back though with that Leech Seed Balloon sitting at 64% HP. We're gonna see a swap to, yes, the Chestnut coming in on that Octail. Octail is resisted. Big 16% damage to the Rocky Helmet. The Sandstorm ripping both competitors up, however. Remember that we have a paralyzed tentacle in the back line. The grass knot, Stevie doesn't quite get it. Oh, the Rocky helmet in return. Rocky helmets all over the place. The sandstorm finally goes away. Leech Seed finds its mark. Stevie decides to set up a light screen. Light screen on the Vimber side of the field, however, it's answered back by Leech Seed. Idas in at 68%, 1% away from greatness. Vimber, 5 Pokemon remaining. We got Panther with a little damage on it, Steve with a little damage on it. Ooh, big super effective. Chestnut is a fighting type. Amelia comes out. Amelia paralyzed. Slow, now it's 5v5. We see us up to Palmon. Ooh, the full para. Big full para right there.
God damn.
Believe in the orange Jesus.
Jenner comes out. Reflect, Octail takes it out. However, is it going to be enough? Hips. Stay behind a Reflect. In the Sandstorm, it's Arrow. Octail. Ooh. Arrow barely hanging on, but courtesy of that Reflect. It's Mega Aerodactyl. Aerial Ace doesn't quite get it done as Palmon rests. Chesto, we're wide awake. The Chesto, Resto. Bonk. Aerial Ace doing another big chunk of damage. Return, resisted, still enough to get her done.
How is this one that had it? Oops.
Thunderbolt.
I'm dumb, guys. I hate to break it to you.
I have a few questions.
I'm not that smart. I may have misplayed. If I may, I did.
Vimber continues to be your kryptonite, I see.
Yep.
Calcobot goes out. Ominous Wind. Thunderbolt. The para.
Berry.
Citrus Berry. Big power gems is super effective. Find its mark. The full para. No one's allowed to have fun tonight with these paras. Hips. Big hips is a problem, child.
Hips is. I took that personally.
Big hips. Stevie! Wink. The Draining Kiss. Oh, the Yawn Tech. Big Hips is gonna do it all. He's gonna risk it all. Bonk. Bonk. Oh. Okay. Stevie taking a little nappy. That Bulldoze hitting neutrally on Hamster too. Black Sludge, bonk. Hips is like, it's not happening, but it actually is happening as Vimber takes the battle. Hey, everybody
GG.
won. It's like our scores didn't effectively change.
Wow.
Wow.
That's the first time this season, I believe.
I think so, yeah. I am still in the lead with 270. Vimbert in second place with 240. And a Balin with 190. I think.
Yep.
I think that's all of it. I think I did the maths right. I think I did the maths right.
The maths.
That. Now we're doing our mid-season review. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's week 5. We're
week 5.
sort of, kind of, not really halfway through the gen.
I think as soon as we get done with PvP for this week, we're halfway through IMO. But I know it's better. It's better than week 4, and it's better than week 6. So we do it on week 5. So
Fair enough.
and we wanted to get another PvP thrown in there. So I guess I'll kick it off with the mid-season review. I'm gonna keep it kind of short. I'm having a lot more fun in this generation than I was the last generation. Granted, that's like a hot take if you like Gen 5, but my 2 biggest complaints with Gen 6 is it is 100% baby's first Pokemon. Like, there's almost no difficulty, like, at all. It's really bad, like, how easy this game is. Looking in retrospect, I don't know if, like, we just, like, don't allow Mega Evolution or we do anime clause or whatnot, because yeah, it's not hard, folks. This is a really, 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 really easy Nuzlocke to do. Yeah. And then my other big complaint is they took a giant step backwards with this fucking camera. I don't know if it's just because it's their first, like, fully 3D one, but every time I go to Lumio City, I want to punch a dolphin because, holy god, that camera is so bad. And then there's a few other routes, but it's mostly Lumio City. The only reason I lost a Mon was because of the optional trainer that I told you not to fight. Also, yeah, the camera's bad. However, those are the bad things. The good things is, you get a piss load of encounters week 2. Like, it's like 14 encounters. That's awesome. Like, our first weeks were kind of similar, and even our first weeks we had pretty different teams. Like, the route tables are super diverse in this game. You have a big jump in the level cap. I think that's something really good that you need to do it in either week 2 or week 3. Just, like, shoot the level cap way up. It lets you see mid-stage evolution, lets you see cooler moves. Like, you're not dragging your feet with those fucking 4 levels at a time that Gen 5 was, you know. And, like, there's merit to that, and I'm okay with 4 levels at a time, but when the 4 levels at a time starts at, like, level 14, it's not good. Like, this is week 5, we're seeing our final evolutions. You know, we got Hamster 2's big ass sitting on my screen right now still, like, and he came a week early, actually. He was in week 4, and I think week 4, week 5 is when you want to start seeing your final evolutions, and you want to start seeing, like, your big boy moves and stuff like that. But, like, what else? What else is the good? They give you items too. You get a lot of fun items. We have leftovers. We have rocky helmets. We have black sludge. We have Eviolite. There's a shitload of items, and citrus berries. We have access to citrus berries and a berry farm, which was sorely missed last season because we didn't get fucking berries. I mean, that's not really that's just how we play, is why we miss berries. We didn't have access to the dream world shit, but it's still nice to have berries. But yeah, like I said, I was gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm enjoying it so far. As far we'll snake draft the MVPs.
Okay, that's fair. I guess that brings it to me next. I agree with a lot of what you said. I think this is the easiest Nuzlocke we've done since Gen 1. For anyone who wasn't around, we Nuzlocked red, blue, and yellow. We did not do fire red, leaf green. So it was real easy. I still managed to get a few Pokemon killed through sheer incompetence, but that was very much the exception. There's a lot of incomplete move sets. Nobody has a full squad. Rivals are the weakest and most pointless they've been since Gen 3, which is saying something. But I'm going to jump around a lot between the bad and the good. I'm a lot less organized than I am in my end of season. I agree, lots of encounters early on is really good for Nuzlocking. Great for our format in particular because it promotes a lot of diversity in the teams. So that's super nice. This is one of the stupidest AIs I've seen. It's really bad. Like, I'm astounded that in your gym fight, Hugh, it knew to use an electric move after it used electric terrain. Because it didn't well, Avalon was kind of a different case for some of that, but yeah, this is just straight up throwing darts at a dartboard level. It's not good.
Roll that D4, baby.
Yeah. I'm glad that reusable TMs are still a thing. Just to note that. That's one of my favorite things about Gen 5. Glad we still have that going on. The changes to EVs, being more viewable in game, more controllable through super training, are fantastic.
I forgot
They
about that. Yes.
almost fix my complaints about the system to the point where I don't care that much anymore. I still have my quibbles, but ultimately, like, yeah, I like how this is working. I like how I can see the data in game. It's nice. But also swinging back to the bad, I'm really disappointed that this game leans so much on past gens. Like, I enjoy finding new Pokemon, having to use the new Pokemon. I feel like I barely felt the presence of the Kalos decks. We're, we're drawing a lot from older gens, and I know some people get enjoyment out of seeing like how they've updated the Pokemon, the older Pokemon, like what abilities they might have. It doesn't really hold much appeal to me. So, a little disappointed in that. The story is basically non-existent and sucks. Team Flare is incredibly lame. I feel like this region so far is very inoffensive, but it also doesn't make an impression. I'm going to save that till the end. I like the introduction of fairy types. They're a little kind of hard to remember in my head. Like, I forgot today, as I think everyone saw, that fairy absolutely messes up dragons, because dragons have not been that much of a feature. But some of them really need more access to their moves. Looking at you, Azumarill! Not that I'm bitter. As noted, the camera in Luminos, really bad, inexcusable. I also really like the Heelys. The Heelys are nice.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can just
Fucking yeah.
instant access and movement speed increase. You don't got to hit a button for the bicycle that you have to deal with, like dismounting sometimes based on like going through gates or stairs or whatever. But ultimately, I feel like my thoughts so far are kind of summed up by my final point here. I feel these Pokemon games don't always stick in my brain a super long time after some of the seasons. Like Gen 4, I barely remember. But that took a while. I feel like I'm going to forget everything about Gen 6 a couple days after we finish it. And I feel like that's about the most damning thing I could say.
Alright.
But ultimately, I'm still having an okay time. Just I'm whelmed. Not over, not under, just whelmed.
I think a difficulty hack would be Chef's Kiss. in this game.
Yeah. But, Avalon, how are you feeling?
Oh, when I first went into this, I'm sitting there going, man, I really hope I don't have rose-colored glasses on for this game. And it just turns out to be just an absolute pile. No, I'm having a great time with it. Like, yeah, the story, not really there. The 3Ds, really good. Berry farms are back. Or berry trees are back, and then we get a berry farm on top of it. Sign me right the fuck up. Everybody was all worried about EXP share like being on when we could just go into our PC or go into our items and just turn it off for now. We got a taste of what's to come. The Heelys are great. The Lumos camera, yeah, that can go straight to hell. Let's see. Reusable TMs are always good. I like my starter. Like, I'm not like, oh, I should have picked Greninja or I should have picked Delphox. Like, man, I'm just vibing with Chestnut.
Definitely should have picked Greninja, as we learned this week.
Pick Greninja. Don't use it after it evolves in PvP.
I should have been rocking the Eviolite Froakie this entire time. What an idiot.
Oh, man. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints about it. I'm still having a good time.
This is admittedly your favorite generation, too, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Avalon's stomping grounds here.
This is home turf. This is what he likes. This is what he likes to do. Yeah, I like the difficulty things. Like, I think across the board, kind of like our biggest gripe, and besides the Lumio City camera, I think that's for sure across the board our biggest gripe. But at the same time, it's nice to have a nice relaxing one after how sweaty Gen 5 got towards the end.
Yeah, Gen 5, it was like continual like panic, brink of death, white knuckling of the controls as everything's on fire around us.
Spent like 3 hours calcing the Elite Four. It's like, God,
don't remind me.
Joke's on them, though. The Elite Four only have 4 Pokemon in this game, so...
Hey.
All right.
Me, when I get the lead for, I already wiped once. If I wipe again, oh fucking well.
All right, Valen, what's your however you want to do your MVPs? However, if you want to do yours first, or you want to do me and members first? Take it away.
I'll do mine first. I honestly want to say my MVP is Whitney the Milk Tank. Just because it's like, how am I going to clear this gym since I've been doing hard mode quite a bit? It's just like Whitney. It can heal itself in battle. It can do Paris slams. It's all good.
It's always nice to have a big old normal type beat stick.
Yeah.
It is.
As a Tauros enjoyer from Gen 2.
Then for Vimbert, I'm going to say your MVP for me is Hampter 2 because you got it so early and it just kind of locks up my team without a fire type. Because I was thinking like, oh yeah, Poison's weak to ground. I could just hit Earth Power and do a big chunk. And I'm like, oh yeah, grass. And then Hugh, for your MVP, what is the one Pokemon on your team that always gave me fucking problems? Hugh, what's your team?
It changes every week.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's the lineup on the streams. There's my Lit Leo is obviously the MVP right there. Or does.
Obviously.
Dicks out.
I'm going to say your Absol. Once that thing gets set up, it's just fucking GG.
Has the most screen time of any Pokemon.
It's got staying power.
It has staying power, just barely. It got in on a technicality this week. It got in on.
Hang on.
It got in because whoops, all Ubers screen adjust.
Yeah.
All right. Denver.
Yeah. My MVP, there's absolutely no question. It is Palmon the Azumarill. She has not had the best showing every PvP because I keep getting caught out by poison moves, but if I'm not stupid with deploying her, she is an incredibly powerful goddess of destruction with that huge power rolling all the time. Probably one of the best Pokemon I've had in all my Nuzlocke runs in Pokeboomers. Like, I feel pretty confident declaring that. For Avalon, I think I gotta give it to I Eat Ass. Like, I did not believe in your strategy that you had going of the Leech Seed then stall out, but you're making it work pretty well, and the addition of the fighting type letting you throw stab power-up punches is an interesting twist. I look forward to seeing what you can pull off with him in the future.
Hoping for Draining Punch.
Ooh, yeah. And then Hugh, I think I'm actually going to give it to Valkyrie the Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's a pretty good Pokemon, and, I accidentally made her better earlier because of toxic spikes, but you get a lot of work done with Nidoqueen. I feel like, Poison obviously has more of a place this gen, but it can still have some kind of big problems defensively, but she does really well every time she's brought in. I respect it.
Awesome. That just leaves me. Vimbert, obviously, it's Palmon, the Azurill. Like, come on, is it going to be anybody else? That thing is a monster that just just eats PVE for sure. And like you kind of said, and alluded to, like when you deploy it correctly. And I hope every time that when you bring your Palmon out, I'm like, it's like this night where I'm like, oh, perfect, that's when I wanted it to come out. Like, because if it comes out another time, it just punches holes through teams. Like, it just has, like, the huge power just makes it a Swiss Army knife of just punching holes, and it has decent coverage too, like water return. Like if I'm not hitting you with return, I'm hitting you with water type of deal, or vice versa rather. But like it doesn't have bad moves net, and it's only gonna get worse. You have to wait till level 50 to play rough, which is gnarly.
Oh man. Play rough is going to be a hot time.
Yeah, but that's going to be a shit show when that happens. Avalon is also I Eat Ass. I think it's really good, and I think it's more of a PVE MVP for you. Like it's doing so much work for you in PVE. Like every time I watch your stream, it's I Eat Ass coming out to throw on Leech Seed on something, install something out, And Leech Seed's just a really good move for PVE and everything too. And then Yeah, it helped defeat me tonight, so I need to ask. It's a golden ribbon. My MVP, I was kind of talking about it before, but like I change my team up pretty regularly. Like Absol has the most screen time, but I also like Vim's sentiment with Valkyrie. Valkyrie, my Nidoqueen, has the highest IVs of any Pokemon I've ever had in the entire time we've been doing this Pokeboomers thing. So it hasn't had a lot of screen time yet. It's been in for 3 weeks. It didn't really do a whole lot in week 3, but yeah, getting access to the toxic spikes early was really nice, and yeah, I look forward to using it a lot more. Didn't get to really use it to great effect. It was alright this week, but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty indifferent about my MVP, I guess. I changed it up too much. They gave me too many encounters in the beginning, but
The tyranny of choice.
I don't have throw, is what I mean to say.
God, throw.
I just can't throw at every problem like last gen, where it's just like I was like, oh, here's this big dumb stat stick that I've had since week 2. Like I was like, fuck, what do I do with this? Oh, throw. It's like, what do I do with this situation? Probably still throw. It has a fly move. Throw probably still has it because it just is a dummy, big stat stick. So yeah, having to change up my team, big throw coming all the way to the finale with us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I killed a bunch of them. I was like, why isn't Throw on my ban list? But then I remember that's because I killed a bunch of people against Getsus. Sorry.
Yeah. So did we all.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to get this.
Someday you have to go back, Avalon. Take him to Nova.
10-year reunion. 10-year Nova.
Yeah.
10-year Nova reunion. Run it back.
We've also got. We also have a follow along that's a little more of just like a mid season thoughts from River. I'll just read that out. Kind of saved it till now. Run it back, River says. Since literally nothing happened this week, I'll say my opinions on the game so far. The game is objectively not bad. The graphics look good for the time and system, but the side effect is that the camera is too focused on all the epic graphics to even remember that we're playing a video game here. Being able to use the whole dex is nice, don't get used to it, and the level pacing is significantly better than Gen 5. However, the game is about as challenging as falling down a cliff. The AI is just a random number generator. Even for gym leaders, it makes no sense when they choose certain moves. This isn't even counting the fact that boss trainers have less than 4 moves on their Pokemon. It's one thing for a game to be baby's first Pokemon, but for a game to still be easy as hell to get through even with personal difficulty restrictions is something completely different.
Yeah, like I said, we
that was pretty fair.
We probably need to outlaw like Mega Evolutions. We're not using Mega Lucario, so I mean we got that going for us at least. But yeah, all right. I think that does it for the main cast. Our outro section, we have the fairy.
We haven't done the After Dark battles.
Oh yeah, well yeah. We had to do the outro first before the After
right.
Dark.
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today.
There's the numbers. I said the thing. Intro 1. That's it.
Yeah, intro 1, and then what are we still doing here?
Okay, outro. Next week, the level cap goes to Big 42. We got a 5-level jump. So that'll be kind of nice. I think there's a few spicy evolutions. I think my crocodile walls. Ooh, walls. That's pretty exciting as we go after the fairy gym, which Mawile is kind of a monster now. I didn't realize that until I was looking at it today. I'm like, ooh, Steel Fairy. That's a spicy type. It's still a Mawile, but Steel Fairy is a spicy typing.
Yeah.
Steelix will handle it just fine. Yeah, the lookup goes to 42. I think there's 2 encounters for sure. You get Route
possibly 3.
You get Route 14. You get a fish in the next town. Oh yeah, that's another thing that did better than Gen 5. He gave us a fishing rod. Not that. Oh, Vim used it. You used it on accident though.
I didn't use it on accident. I used it on purpose, but that purpose was something that was unknown to even me because I was playing in a fugue state for 4 hours. So
Vim elected to use the fishing rod. We don't know why, but he elected to use it.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Damn it!
But yeah, Yeah, you can fish. You get Route 14, which has a bunch of really cool Pokemon on it. It has a really big encounter list, bunch of really cool Pokemon. The city, I don't know what it's called, but you can go there. You can get a Basculin or a Poliwag. Basically, is what it looks like. And then
Yep.
I will be sneaking ahead to see if we can try to get the next route after that, because there's some really fun mons on that route as well. But
Mm-hmm.
I will be doing that tomorrow, or Saturday. I'll be going back to my normal stream time. I don't have anything wild and crazy going on. No more vacation for me. Bang. So I will be going on Saturday at about noon, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, and then it's different now, right? Vim.
Yeah.
It's different now,
Okay,
yeah.
So Vim's doing Sunday, right, for your first day.
Yes, I don't know when on Sunday. Watch the Discords.
Yeah. And then
It's all new and scary to me.
do you do Monday, or does Valen do Monday?
Nah, Valen's Monday, Tuesday now.
Yep.
And then I go Wednesday as my
Okay,
second
Sunday,
day.
Wednesday. Okay.
Yep.
There it is. All right. I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. Then we're gonna go back to After Dark. Until then, we'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Live
I'm Hugh
stream.
Gaming, and you're watching Hugh Gaming.
Hey, shut up.
I mean, it's a lot better than my BRB screen, if you can call it
The
that.
Braxton. Be right, Braxton.
Taking
Get
a
out.
break, then.
Oh, taking a break, then yeah. Get out.
I just walk out of the room and just stare at you.
Chad energy. River and I are in.
Holy. We are watching bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
God.
The Steelix. Big Spract. Jolteon, Aerodactyl. Azurill. Bloodic. Oh, there's only two Cinnamons, I guess. Big Stevie. Big Hamster. Honk. Power Punch resisted, however that attack goes up by one stage as Black Sludge heals. Hamster 2.
Oh, God.
The Power Up Punch. Tech. The Tech usage Venoshock super effective for 61% damage. Return doesn't quite get her done. Hamster outspeeding Hamster. I hate it here.
Hamster v. Hamster. No matter who wins, Hamster wins.
No matter who wins, we lose. Venoshock can be immune by Thumper's steel typing. Was that Soba? Was so tired of all the hamsters?
Soba
How the
says,
fuck did you guys hear that? I have the door closed.
I don't know, big ups to your mic, I guess.
God damn.
The Seeds, the Stealth Rock, the Sneaky Pebbles. Big Thumper. Oh, we see a swap. Oh, ouch! Ooh, ouch! The rocks. Could predict as Chonk, the Venusaur, comes out. River, as we have Delphox, Hamster 1 for Vimber. It's Guts, the Aerodactyl. Comes out to the Grass Knot, 44% damage. Big Guts at 56% HP. Hamster 1 at 75% HP. We see a swap to Palmon, taking 12% damage from the rocks. And here's the Mega Crunch resisted, courtesy of that Fairy typing. 22% damage, bring Palmon down to 66% HP. Guts at 56. All Mega evolved up. Here's Chong. Aquatail finds its mark resisted. Still does 41% damage because huge power Azurill.
Yep.
It's a problem.
Chong. The Venusaur. 1 Mega has been shown. What if they give Azurill a Mega evolution?
My God, it'd be perfect.
Go.
Ooh, it's Hamster 1 taking a bunch of damage from the Sneak Pebbles as Sleep Powder goes wide. The Sleep Powder goes wide. It's so wide. The Sleep Powder, it was supposed to land right over here if you're seeing my mouse. Instead it landed over here.
We need the football-esque lines on the screen.
Psyshock finds its mark, drops it like it's hot. It's Guts, the Mega Aerodactyl. I wish I had a drawing thing like the football thing. I would just fucking, nothing would ever. It'd be like when we played on Roll20. Nothing would fucking ever.
Oh,
get
God.
done.
Yeah.
Here's Probopass, who only takes 5% damage. Big Calamon. That thing's a problem. Oh, it's Stevie. Voltazor absorbing the voltage. Danger, danger. High voltage. Thunder Wave. Power Gem. Calamon's like, hey, it's okay. I was already slow as shit anyways. So, oh, we got the Charge Beam cooking up. Hold up. Let Stevie cook. Hold up. Special attack goes up by 1. Thunderbolt finds its mark, doesn't get her done, no para, and big chunks of damage. Stevie goes to 16%.
Hey, remember when Paralyzed did things?
Yeah, it was called you and a Valen's match. Did a lot of things.
Yeah.
Calamon takes down Stevie. Stevie should have tried being less or should have tried paralyzing harder. Guts! The Aerodactyl comes out. Crunch! Resisted, however. Gets it done. Big Calamon goes down. Knocks on the door. This is ESPN, open up! Ah. Don't give me ESPN. Oh, it's a Lekmon. Comes on those stealth rocks. Oh, it's Thumper. Confuse Ray goes out, finds its mark. Thumper is now confuzzled. Oh, it's Hamter taking a huge chunk of stealth rock damage. Oh, Bonk hurts itself in confusion. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch, my bones. Ooh, ouch. My bones, he says. Grass Knot. Rocky Helmet. Confusion. Confusion.
Grass Knot is a contact move?
Yeah.
How did I not... Okay.
Yeet. We see a swap. It's Sprax. My homie Sprax. Fucking ugly as shit.
You can get it done.
Big Sprax takes down Hamster 1.
The Quick Claw.
So
Always
fast.
respect the Quick Claw.
So fast. Oh, it's Palmon. It's kind of a slugfest as we go into turn 2030. Stealth Rock's putting a lot of work in for River. The Chesto Berry is going to pop for the resto. Oh, here comes the Para. Going to slow Palmon down. Power Punch. The critical hit, raising that attack up by 1 stage. Here's the Aqua Tail. Doesn't quite kill Sprax, however, Sprax not looking the healthiest at 4% health. Return. Bonk. 55% damage, not bad. Here's a return of its own, and Sprax goes down. It's 3v4. We got some Walking Dead, however. Palmon looking pretty dinged up, 36% HP. Oh, it's the mirror match. Oh, it's the mirror match. It's gonna be okay, River. Hamter goes down. No, Hamter kills Palmon. Too many Azumarill.
There's not enough Azumarill.
Too many. Too many. 2 is too many. 1 is too many. Oh, it's Venusaur. Hamter versus Hamter again. The pedal dance. Super effective. Locked in. He's locked and loaded into the pedal dance, ladies and gentlemen. Guts comes out. Is Guts gonna have what it takes? He brings Hamter 2 down. Oh, it's Elecmon. Elecmon. Digivolve. 2. Mega Elecmon. Me. Power Gem. Power Gem. Pretty good move.
Yeah.
Oh, the bulldoze dropping the speed. Oh, God.
Send it. No, you don't need to send it. You really don't.
Power Gem. Oh, he hurts himself in confusion.
The gambling. It works.
Oh, God, but Guts. Most certainly faster. Can the Mega Aerodactyl beat Stevie? Stevie, look out. It's a Mega Aerodactyl. Aerial Ace does a big chunk of damage. Rocky Helmet. Oh, there's the cute charm. There's the Drain Kiss. The critical hit. Stevie goes back up. And Vim gets the W.
Yeah. It was super close, River. Great battle.
One for the ages.
The only thing that can kill an Azumarill is, well, many things, but another Azumarill mostly.
Boom, too fast. We in. You lead it as you mirror.
Oh, it's Evoker. Oh, it's Thumper.
We ball.
Hey,
A
go.
bold choice for River. I expected to live. Can Hampter slow the assault? That Steelix off the board early is a big blow.
Mhm.
Because I think I completely forgot to mention River's own MVP is Thumper, that Steelix. And yeah, Steelix pretty good. But you know, Azumarill also exists. Oh my god! Mom's like, I'm almost dead. Let me have a snack.
We got him. Hamter, we got her. Sorry, Hamter's a girl. It's a girl, Azumarill.
Dear God. Apparently I saved up all my luck for getting full paras and just inflicted it on River.
Hold up. Let him cook.
Oh, it's Chonk. And yes, ground only hits neutrally. But it still hits. This looks familiar.
Mhm.
This doesn't. Well, actually, no, yes it does. Oh, the sleep powder. Connecting just as the reflect drops off. Mime comes in to die.
All according to Keikaku.
Of course, of course. Dazzle us with your next display. The aerial ace. I wish I could trust my own Azumarill to be tanky enough to use leftovers, but...
Ouch. Ouch.
That was kind of a gamble, Hugh.
It was.
I respect it.
It was indeed.
Ooh, not enough to kill. See also that. Oh, but it's Chonk.
Oh, it's Chonk. Oh, Lord, he chonking.
Speaking of things hitting Venusaur neutrally,
Fucked up. What's misclicks?
what? I have questions for both our competitors, but I'll save them.
I guess Shock was the only attacking move on the Venusaur.
Maybe.
We got him.
Ooh, the poison point.
He wants to be able to switch the Venusaur back in order to soak up my toxic spikes eventually later in the battle. There you go. That's half the reason.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's that it's like my Venusaur. Your attacking moves, you got Venoshock and you got Petal Dance to lock you in. So you're like, you really gotta want that Venusaur to be in before you commit to that. I don't know. I'm just speculating. That's 1/4. We're slowly working our way to the truth.
The truth is out there.
Ooh, the honed claws. Stevie giving a little kiss.
Better kill me.
It's crazy how, oh my god. It's crazy how relevant Draining Kiss stays, even though we have Moonblast now.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Evolution battle. Oh,
Pocket sand.
the anti-Hue tech fails. He wins with he hits with an accuracy down. Is this allowed?
Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, ouch.
River may have miscalculated. Hmm. Very coldly calculated there with the swap to Valkyrie, I gotta say, muting out and letting her get a tick of healing. It's pretty slick.
Yatta!
Healing battle. Who can heal the most? It's Chunk.
It's a lot of healing.
That's a lot of healing! Man, Chunk just cannot land that sleep powder. Well,
he put my Charizard to sleep on the first try.
well, yeah. But it's now 1 for 3. That ain't great. There it goes. Paladin's taking a nap.
Wake up!
Oh, waking up. There it is, the pedal dance.
So much damage.
It's like our Lucarios are not very tanky.
Wow.
Chunk had one chance, one opportunity.
I just needed the homie. Chill. It's okay. Now I get to push the poison jab button.
Your favorite.
Sprax.
Sprax.
Sprax, don't do it.
Still the only shiny so far out of the community and the hosts. Turns out, when you don't have to grind wild Pokemon for like 8 hours to train EVs, you end up with fewer shinies.
Yeah.
The big timid moment.
All down to Hampter.
Well,
And Hampter's down.
GG's.
Challenge set.
Oh,
Because we got one more. We got River versus Avalon.
so fast. So
To
fast.
bring it home tonight.
Chestnut. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl.
He's in danger.
Because of heat. Bonk.
Ooh.
The tech. Boom.
Now he's out of there.
Ouch, ooh, ouch.
The incidental damage being inflicted on Guts. Fascinating. No aftermath, says Guts.
Mm-hmm.
The two Pokemon are exactly the same type.
The two
Arrow hangs
Pokemon
on.
are exactly the same Pokemon. Stevie, look out!
Stevie.
Charge me
Yes.
going wide. Yes.
Classic Charge Beam moment.
Would you guys speed type with that? Huh. Alright.
Oh, wow.
Carry on. That was interesting.
Huh. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, with the one stage down. I know they're both dummy fast. What are you doing? Holy rock slide! Where did we get rock
Wow.
slide?
I think it just learns it naturally. If I
Does he just
remember
learn it
right.
naturally? God damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just in Learn Set.
It's not in his learn set in
Yeah,
Gen
level
2,
34.
Not in Gen 2.
I did not.
Future is now, old man.
Oh, he pouncing.
He pouncing. And he taking that rocky helmet.
Beep.
Ooh, gyro ball. Even with the speed down, I eat ass, not a fast boy. Apparently.
Wait.
Hey.
Oh no, they can't leech seed each other.
Maybe if we believe.
Wait.
River battling against Yawn IRL to bring you this spectacle for your viewing pleasure, chat.
Hips.
Helps.
The homie hips.
I have an irrational, anger response when I see Hippowdon, but when I stop and think for a second, it's really just because of Sandstream Garchomp, or Sandvale Garchomp.
He's on the ban list. He can't hurt you anymore. Or she. I did girl Trump. I did girl.
Good.
Who's your favorite? It's course rough.
Gets everywhere. Oh, did Avalant disconnect?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's my move.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay.
I lived.
Are we good?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Can you still do things, Avalant?
Yeah, he's a join
Yeah.
back in.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
a
I missed that in the... Huh. Out of 6 seasons, that's the first time we've had an issue with Showdown, aside from the time where they were like, yeah, we're going to take the site down for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Will he eat ass one last time?
Flight of the Valkyrie. Bonk.
Ooh, right as the sandstorm subsides.
Oh yeah, I
Very
forgot
nice.
about when the light beam took out my stream.
Alright, do it to it, Amelia.
Amelia, look out! Wait.
Gee, I wonder who is fast. Oh,
Oh no. Use ice beam. Wah, miss.
have we? Has it even been possible for us to gain access to any ice
Nope.
moves so far? Sure is Pokemon.
Exactly 0 ice moves so far.
Interesting.
Amelia, you gotta wake up. It's pedal dancing.
Amelia, you have to wake up.
Amelia, wake up.
Confusion.
Confusion.
Amelia.
Wake the fuck
Amelia.
up.
Oh God, Amelia.
Amelia.
Chonk is indeed sending it.
That's unfortunate.
Oh wow.
yeah.
And there goes the battle. All right. I'll be kicking off my gameplay tomorrow. Here's my rivals' Twitch channels again. Vimber will be going on Sunday. Then we'll be going on Monday, and we'll see you when we see you. Week 6, coming at you. I'm Hugh.
Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Honor, strength, and you.
See you.